What I do is I help people think on their feet, which is something you have to do every now and then, especially with the rapid change you're dealing with. So what we're going to do for the time that I have you, I think, what, 4 or 5 hours? Yeah. And these people think I'm serious. They check their notes. It can't be 4 or 5 hours. We've got to feed the kids. Make hot dish. We're going to play a few games that I use to teach people how to think quickly when they're on the spot. And that's when it's most difficult, is when you have your whole day planned, it's easy. It's that person who throws a curveball at you, asks a question you're not ready for, or challenges you. We play 2 different types of games in the work that I do. One is called a skill-specific game. And that is something where if you have a specific situation at work, you can play this game and it'll build a skill to help deal with that situation. The other thing we play are called non-specific games. Those are meant to increase brain function. In order to increase whole brain activity and higher level thinking, research has shown that you need to engage in unpredictable behavior. If you engage in unpredictable behavior, that forces neurons to fire, synapses to, and everything changes up there. So let's show you a couple of these right now. We'll do a quick warm-up game. So what I need are a few volunteers, and to get those, let's assign them. Okay? Okay, so sir, if you could just stand up right where you are, because you look happy. Okay? Ma'am, you're not even looking at me, so stand up. It doesn't work in school, it doesn't work here. If I can't see him, he won't call on me. And ma'am, why don't you stand up because you laughed at her. Okay. And what do you teach, sir? Gym. Oh, there you go. And he dropped his voice an octave to say that. He's got a shirt that just says, "You're inadequate." All right. And what do you teach, ma'am? Psychology. You may sit down. No, stay standing. You just frightened me, okay? We're going to do a simple game to warm up, and we're going to demonstrate it for these folks just to show them how it's played. So we're not going to talk about how well you do, you're just here to demonstrate. It's called word ball. It's a word association game. I throw my word to you, and whatever word you come up with, you throw it to whoever you want. Then that person comes up with a word associated with yours and throws it to the next person. And start a word ball. Keep going until I stop you. Watched us play it, it looked pretty simple. Because you were sitting there thinking, oh, I got a word right now. And then you stand up and try it, and it's not as easy. How many got stuck when the word was thrown to them? Your response was, There's a lot of things that slow us down. And quick thinking and thinking on your feet is not about having a quick thing to say. It's about saying whatever you say in the right way that gives you a sense of power and presence. What did you observe in your partner? What did you see?
I think it was easier.
It was easier. How many thought this was easier than the group one?
A little bit. Concentrate better.
Why was it easier?
It was the friendly smile right with me.
Oh, okay.
The interaction.
If you are trying to work as a team, it helps. Get together for a little meeting without actually putting a structure on the meeting that's different than typical meetings. Playing a game like this beforehand shortens the meeting. Because there's always that period of time when people get together that takes like 10 minutes to get rolling. And all of this other stuff kind of gets in the way. So a focusing game like this can be very purposeful in a business setting. Now, how many of you attend structured networking events on a frequent basis, where that's the purpose for being there? Okay? 2 of you. Good. The rest get out. I've been waiting for permission to leave. The things we're going to cover tonight are going to be applicable to structured networking events and also moments when it just happens. You'll begin a conversation, and your circle is just going to talk about whatever comes up for conversation. I'm going to roam around the room, and I will tap somebody on the shoulder, and whoever's shoulder I tap, your job is to leave that circle and go to a different one. Stand up. You're not off the hook, Sharon. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a little false because everyone knows the game. So when I tap someone, you're released. What do we want in a relationship? We want acceptance, and when it's over, we want some closure. Some of you gave no closure. I saw somebody get tapped, and they're like... Saying yes and working cooperatively is easy when you're working with an easy person. When it shuts down, obviously, is when you got somebody who's difficult. We put ourselves in a difficult situation, and we still have to try to avoid negating where it's the most difficult. We've both been out hiking. We've both been bitten by a poisonous snake, and we're going to die. It's a happy game. You just said, bummer. We are going to have to decide who gets the antidote to the snake bite. Here's where negation usually pops in. He's going to say everything, why he should get it, and what would I normally say? Well, that doesn't matter, because I should get it because of this. And that's a negation. We're going to try to avoid that behavior. So, Stuart, who should get the antidote? You?
Yeah,
Why?
I have 11 kids.
Yeah, 11 kids. That's amazing. And I don't have any. Which means you've already achieved fatherhood. So since you've already achieved, this is a chance for me to achieve it. What a great thing for everybody concerned. Except you, of course.
I think it's important that he stay with his brothers and sisters.
Oh, very important. Okay. So what we have to do is figure out a way to make sure they all stay together, take care of the kids, and make sure that you die satisfied. So that everything's going to be taken care of so you don't die unhappy.
Well, that's an interesting thought.
Okay. Courtney, and what do you do?
I teach first grade.
Okay, so you're going straight to heaven. I'm going to be a guy who was born during the colonial era, so my knowledge is only that of like the horse and buggy and that type of thing. You're a modern person, and you have to explain a modern thing in terms that I can understand. Here's a car, and I've never seen one before, so let's go with that. Courtney, what's this right here?
A mode of transportation.
Okay. So do I hook up a team of horses to the front and it pulls me?
No. It runs on gas.
My father has gas. Why would I? How many wanted to say to your colonial friend, just trust me? Get in! So I want to thank you folks for having me. Thanks for letting me come and play in your sandbox today.